On the season premiere of Our Basketball Story, we learn more about our head coaches. Eddie Jordan, a Rutgers alumnus with an NBA pedigree.
He's Rutgers. He's Mr. Eddie Jordan. I mean, Final Four in '76. You know, we bring recruits on campus. We go to restaurants. People want his autograph.
And see Vivian Stringer, a Hall of Famer with 44 seasons on the sidelines, including 21 here on the banks.
My biggest dream has come to fruition. You know, we can play in the Big Ten, which is big time, you know, and yet be in this part of the country.
You'll see how our men and women are performing on the hardwood.
That's a terrific job inside.
And catch up with the teams at the start of Big Ten conference play.
It's go time, baby.
The young men's team is looking to build a foundation for their program in this a season of learning. They're trying to strike that perfect balance of raw talent, game intelligence, and most of all, patience.
It's about helping my team. Leave your personal things outside. This is what it's all about. When you circle up, it's about the performer in you and in us.
The women's squad should be lighting up the rack with their exciting brand of offense and their tenacious defense, showcasing why Rutgers has long been considered a force in the women's game.
Focus, and we gotta do this for Coach, y'all. We don't do it for nobody, we gotta go hard for Coach. 1, 2, 3, family!
As the State University of New Jersey, Rutgers is your home for hard-nosed Big Ten play. This is our time. This is Jersey Hoops at its best. This is the Our Basketball Story. The Rutgers Basketball Story is brought to you by AmeriHealth New Jersey, the exclusive healthcare provider of Rutgers Athletics. For health insurance that pays, it's AmeriHealth New Jersey. The Rutgers Basketball Story is brought to you by AmeriHealth New Jersey, the exclusive healthcare provider of Rutgers Athletics. For health insurance that pays, it's AmeriHealth New Jersey.
There was an epidemic of scarlet fever through the state of New Jersey, and it became infectious over the entire East. Run, pressure, steal, the quick bucket off a long pass. Rutgers put together to perfection all the ingredients that made the season absolutely breathtaking.
When you say Rutgers and then you say Fast Eddie Jordan, right away, the kids are a little bit young, but the parents, they know who he is. He's Rutgers. He's Mr. Eddie Jordan. I mean, Final Four in '76. You know, we bring recruits on campus. We go to restaurants. People want his autograph. For me, actually, I get a little starstruck sometimes knowing that, you know, I'm working for a guy that has done these things in his career, in his profession.
There's leaders and there's those who lead. Sometimes leaders get categorized as the CEO or the president, and people have to follow them. And Coach Jordan is one of those who lead, and people want to follow him. The illustration I like to use with Coach Jordan is the difference between a carpenter and a craftsman. All right, so if you're going to build a house, you could hire a carpenter, and he's going to build you a nice home, and he can do it in a timely fashion. Coach Jordan is a craftsman, and a craftsman doesn't just build a house, they build a masterpiece. And they're going to take a little more time, but they're going to pour their heart and they're going to pour their soul into that house. And it's not just going to be a home, it's going to be a masterpiece.
His temperament on the floor with our players and the situations we've been in has been a total asset for them.
It's been great having him around, you know, to go to for questions and for guidance. He's a great person to look up to. You know, he's played in the league and he's coached his game, so he knows what he's talking about. So I just try to pay attention to it as best I can.
His patience is incredible. He has a work ethic it's tough to match.
Real work on three. 1, 2, 3, real work.
And if you have those ingredients and you start with a solid foundation and principles, you'll develop it.
He's going to do it the right way, and he's going to take his time, and it's going to be a great thing when he's all done.
I want to ask you, why do we huddle, Bishop? Why do you think we circle up?
Come together as a team.
It's not about me. It's about helping my team. Leave everything outside, leave your personal things outside. This is what it's all about. When you circle up, it's about the performer in you and in us.
I've always wanted to coach, ever since 9th grade. After 30 years of coaching and coaching at the highest level, playing at the highest level, I knew I was prepared to take over Rutgers. Everyone knew that it was going to be a long haul, a tremendous rebuilding project. I love a challenge like that, and that's the challenge that we're undertaking now.
I mean, what he did as a player, won an NBA championship, what he's done as a coach in the NBA, so it's exciting. It's an exciting time.
I'm Eddie Jordan. I'm the head men's basketball coach, and this is going to my 3rd year at Rutgers University.
The fans coming through the doors of the Rutgers Athletic Center to pack the rack for the game against Monmouth today. They go head-to-head on the hardwood, the Scarlet Knights and the Hawks, ready to tip it off on the Big Ten Network.
Let's get it off right. Let's start the year off right. Win on three, win on three. 1, 2, 3, win!
Time to fly the Block R. The Scarlet Knights are packing the rack. It's a new season, and New Jersey's ready for basketball. The atmosphere at home was second to none as the Scarlet Knights closed out the holidays against Monmouth. Youth and injuries haven't made it easy, but Eddie Jordan's team plays with a pulse. It gets the crowd chanting. Home support is a result of a program going in the right direction. The Rutgers faithful have a reason to get on their feet. A bright future you could see developing before your eyes. It's something Rutgers Athletic Director Patrick Hobbs wants to see for himself.
The second half of the college basketball season tipping off as we welcome you inside the rack in Piscataway, New Jersey.
It's go time, baby.
A Big Ten conference opener between Indiana and Rutgers, the 4th all-time meeting between these two programs.
Senior captain Greg Lewis is a leader by example, a fixed point his team can count on. Sophomore guard Mike Williams takes it upon himself to energize the team and to always stay focused.
When we talked to Eddie Jordan, we were trying to figure out who was going to have to be more aggressive for this Rutgers offense, and the first name that came up was Omari Greer. He's got an ability to make shots from the outside and get to the hoop.
And what a big night it was for the senior, notching 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. And then there's Corey Sanders, leading the Big Ten freshman in scoring, and an example of what can be accomplished when you buy in to Rutgers' vision.
Rutgers using a 9-0 run to end the first half, and suddenly we have ourselves a game. Indiana and Rutgers tied up at 34.
Though the game was tied, the Scarlet Knights knew they had struggled with opportunities. With victory close at hand, but luck not on their side, it's easy for frustration to sink in.
Remember, we're all double. All right, then we're going to go guard to guard, then we're going to pin. Let's go. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3, together.
But Eddie Jordan knew who to call on to spark his team.
Roll the drums, y'all.
Giving a spark for Rutgers, the steal and the flush for Corey Sanders.
Although the victory proved elusive, it was never out of reach.
You want your kids to, believe in the system that you put in, believe in each other. That's number one. When you fight and you don't win, you still have to have belief before duty, as we say, faith before duty. So keep believing in the system, in your teammates, and what we're teaching you. and that if you give great effort, you will have chances to win.
You will have chances to win, and the wins will come. Rutgers has a lot to be proud of so far, and they're only getting started.
Offenses in the nation. As Sanders off the pass, knocks down the three, and Rutgers with their first lead of the game here, 44-43 on top of Indiana.
The Rutgers basketball story is brought to you by AmeriHealth New Jersey, the exclusive healthcare provider of Rutgers athletics. For health insurance that pays, it's AmeriHealth New Jersey.
See, Vivian Stringer a couple of weeks ago became Rutgers' all-time winningest coach, now at 440 wins with the Scarlet Knights. 21 years in these parts, 45 years as a head coach.
And just spectacular. The Hall of Fame coach really trying to get her team to buy in to what they want to do, especially on the offensive end.
Coach Stringer, she's tough. And I think that she doesn't want anything but the best from us.
Copper with the big rebound. Hangs and hits, and a foul. Kalia Copper has somehow got all the way up there.
Each and every day, and I think I really respect her because she brings it every day. But I think I wanted to be close to home, and Coach Stringer was a Hall of Fame coach, and I just wanted to be here.
Well, I mean, I think it speaks for itself. She's done it all. She's got lots of pros in the league. She's won lots of games. She's just a different breed.
Hall of Fame coach, and this has been a good defensive unit. Rutgers allowing less than 52 points per game.
I love the coach here. I love Coach Stringer. That's the only reason why I came, honestly. Just everything about it is just a family environment, so I just really enjoy it here.
I've never met a woman with so much passion that coach the way she do. I mean, like, she literally, like, eat, sleep, live basketball, and you can tell it every day. She's always, like, fired up on 10. She's always ready. She always pushing you.
I would say so many times when at Iowa that, man, I wish that I could have the Big Ten, you know, in New Jersey, because there's so many things to do, and this is a wonderful area of the country to live in. It's here now. My biggest dream has come to fruition, and man, you know, we can play in the Big Ten, which is big time, you know, and yet be in this part of the country.
I love her. She's the best coach in college basketball.
And to be honest with you, I've also thought for a long time that Rutgers was a sleeping giant.
I'm Scarlet Knights from Rutgers women's basketball. You're watching the Rutgers basketball story.
Winners of 7 of their last 8, led by senior Kalia Copper and junior Tyler Scape. The Scarlet Knights look to chop down LSU next. Copper rises and buries it. Scape stops, fires. Copper with the big rebound. Hangs and hits, and a foul. Copper somehow got all the way up there and brought it back in. Here's Tyler Scape with her first shot. And she buries the Rainmaker with a hand in her face. Scape out of the post from Butts. Scape this time on the right side. She can hit it there, too.
She hasn't missed a shot yet. Tyler Scape has been terrific for Rutgers.
Gets through and with some English. Takes a three and buries it.
Well, you have to love their effectiveness on the court because look at their shooting percentage, 52% for Copper and Scaife at 54%. Those are the two players that Rutgers really relies upon.
Here comes KK Sanders the other way, and she has a straight path to the rim. Scaife leans in, comes up short, in midair. Sanders put it in, and a foul. Alertness from the freshman. Nice answer from Sanders, knocking down the mid-range jumper. Rutgers is on its way to a 9th victory, and then a long layoff. They will return to the court here at the rack New Year's Eve against Minnesota in their Big Ten opener.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's focus, and we got to do this for Coach, y'all. We don't do it for nobody. We got to go hard for Coach. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Nothing like the first Big Ten Conference game of the year. The Scarlet Knights looking to defend the rack against the Golden Gophers of Minnesota. And Rutgers came out hot, opening up an early lead. They fell behind later in the first quarter and trailed at the half before battling back boldly with a stellar second half. Junior Tyler Scaife and senior Rachel Holloway led the Scarlet Knights attack. Holloway had a double-double and added 6 blocks, while Scaife scored a game-high 23 points. The atmosphere was electric as Rutgers opened Big Ten play with an 11-point victory. Up next, the conference road opener at Iowa.
For 12 seasons, Vivian Stringer defined Iowa basketball. The 1993 Final Four appearance, the 6 Big Ten titles. Hawkeye hoops equated to swagger and success thanks to Stringer. Tonight, she returns to Iowa City as the Rutgers head coach.
The Scarlet Knights came out gunning against the Hawkeyes. Rachel Holloway scoring on the inside. Tyler Scaife connecting from downtown. The Rutgers bench getting into the spirit of the game. How about a gorgeous move by Copper on the baseline? Brianna Canty with a little bit of thievery and an easy fast break layup. KK Sanders with a pretty feed to Scaife for the short jumper. Kalia Copper drilling one from trifecta land. A team playing as a unit. Holloway with a clever reverse move down low. The game was a classic Big Ten battle with 14 lead changes and physical play. Somehow the Hawkeyes shot 23 foul shots and Rutgers only 4 in this nip-and-tuck affair. And despite 20 from Copper and 18 from Scaife, Iowa held serve on their own floor at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Always nice to return, but Coach Stringer's home is New Jersey now.
That's a terrific job inside. Hello, Rachel Holloway. Welcome to this game.
Here's Copper, buckles around her defender, switch to the left, puts it in. Copper with the big rebound, hangs and hits, and a foul.
And the 3 from Tyler Scaife. Here's Scaife with another attempt, and she drills that, cuts the lead in half.
The first steps have been taken. And it's been a thrilling ride thus far for both teams, with big wins and fierce battles. Both teams displaying unity, both programs conveying the meaning of family. The Scarlet Knights are focused on what they have to do, and they'll be doing it under the watchful eyes of elite coaching staffs fueled by the greatest fans in college basketball in the largest media market in the world. Big Ten Conference, look out.
Founded before America's Revolution. Birthplace of college football. Transforming the arts, humanities, teaching, thinking, research. It's where we are, where we've been, where we're headed, always forward. Rutgers, revolutionary for 250 years.